Hey, everybody. Happy Sunday. Thanks for tuning in with us. We're going to go explore today one of my favorite places in the multiverse, a little section of an old adventure, but a classic adventure called the Temple of Elemental Evil. It is the sixth in Goodman Games' OAR series, which is Original Adventures Reincarnated. And this one is massive. So keep in mind, when Goodman Games does an OAR book, they are taking the original adventure, they are reprinting that and making it available in a hardback book, but then they're also adding to it. They're translating the old classic, either basic D&D or AD&D into the 5th edition mechanics. And then they're also adding to the adventure and basically creating a full-scale campaign for each one of these old classic adventures. So the first one was Into the Borderlands, which was Keep on the Borderlands and In Search of the Unknown, which was fantastic. And then, you know, as things are updated from the 80s or the late 70s into the modern day, they're able to do really cool things with the 5th edition rules. So, like I said, today we are exploring a portion of Temple of Elemental Evil, and I am joined by some really cool people, some of whom I've been gaming with for over a decade, one of whom I've been gaming with for more than 3 decades. No age jokes. All right, I am your benevolent DM Mica. Go ahead and introduce yourselves. Paul, go first.
Hey, I'm Paul Halcott. I'm playing Orman Fernwind, a rather attitudinal half-elven monk with a violent streak.
Very nice. Mike?
Hi, I'm Mike. I'm playing Thorn Voss, a human with a human cleric of the Light Domain who has a connection to the Feywild.
Very cool. Hey, Kayla.
Hey, yeah, I'm Kayla. I'm playing Inna Brailus. I'm a wood half elf cleric who's been adventuring for so long she's a bit indifferent to people's ailments at this point.
And Reese?
Hi, my name is Reese. I am Drakkar Red-Eyed. I'm playing a Dragonborn, barbarian fighter.
Yeah, that's an amazing Dragonborn there behind you, buddy. Okay, so as I promised, my group, we are not going through the adventure in sequential order. We are jumping ahead to maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks after they arrived at the temple. And we're going to explore what is known in the module itself as the Earth Node. So within the Temple of Elemental Evil, there are 4 nodes, one for each of the classic elements, so earth, air, fire, and water. And through happenstance, perhaps through the machinations of their enemies within the temple, the party has come to Area 1, the central cave of the Earth Node. So we'll pick up with them there. You have arrived in a cavern near 2 natural stone columns. The floor here is uneven and bears many odd protrusions of earth and rock, some covered with oddly fluorescent lichen, and others jut at odd angles like so many old tombstones. Surrounding these features is a light growth of black and white mushrooms. Tunnels extend from this place in nearly all directions: northwest, northeast, east, southeast, southwest, and west. The ceiling is some 50 feet overhead and dotted with numerous unusually long stalactites. The air here is cool and damp, and the cloying stench of fresh earth hangs heavy in the air. What would you folks like to do first?
So, is there any? Are we in utter darkness here? I mean, do we have light sources for those who can't see, or light and torches?
Yeah. So you were magically transported here So those of you who require light probably had some type of light source that you were utilizing in the previous room.
Okay.
So
Great.
I'll allow you to have that lit now.
All right. Is there any air movement through any of the tunnels or anything? You know, any sense of location or movement down here at all?
There is breathable air, but there doesn't seem to be any wind.
And there's no light except for what we brought with us.
That and well, some of the lichen
Okay.
is bioluminescent, but not really enough to create dim light. Even just enough to notice that there's something off in the distance that has a light about it.
Gotcha. Well, I'm gonna look around the area to see if I see anything unusual.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
So this central area, this cave, like I said, it's got caverns going off in different directions. All told, this one measures about 80 feet across and 80 feet from north to south. But it's not a straight square. It's an oddly shaped room.
Gotcha. Yeah, my dark vision will go 120 feet, so I'm like looking around, making sure
Yeah.
our surroundings
You're good,
is
man. Yeah, absolutely.
all right.
So, in that,
Well, which way do you all think?
North.
Gonna follow
As good as
you.
any.
Are there any signs of tracks or anything in the area?
that is a great question. Give me a perception check.
You would think the dragon gods would have gave us dark vision, assholes.
I got a 21 on my perception check.
21 on the perception. There are tracks, but they all seem to be older. Like nothing
Hmm,
has come through here. And
Gotcha. Are they heading in any particular direction?
nothing has come through here in the last 4 hours.
Gotcha. But are they heading in any particular to like one of
They
these
are.
side
Yeah, I wanted
passes?
to answer the first question first.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yes, actually, you see tracks coming into this room and tracks heading off in the direction of each of the corridors that connects to this.
What kind of tracks do they appear to be?
They
Human.
vary.
Can I
Yeah.
can I make a survival check to try and figure out
What's your
what type
character's
of
background?
I was a hermit.
You were a hermit. So spend a lot of time in the woods, or just spend a lot of time?
Yeah,
alone?
in the wilderness out.
Okay.
Out in the wilds.
Yeah, I'll let you make that survival check.
Nat 20, 25.
20, excellent.
Good way to start.
Yeah, there's a number of different types of creatures. There's some reptiles. There are some very large humanoid footprints. And there are even some unsettlingly large claw marks in the soil here.
And the human, you said there were humanoid footprints?
Yes, very
Uh,
large humanoid footprints.
Well, I point this information out to the rest of the group. I don't know about following those claws, but we might want to follow the direction of these humanoids.
But by very large, are we talking like you know, NBA basketball size 14s, or are we talking like the size of a small Buick?
We're talking somewhere in between. We're talking bigger than size 14s.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I didn't mention this earlier, but I have a Mastiff that I ride on named Smudge.
Nice.
So, at this point, I really have nothing for the track off of. I was gonna have them, you know, track with smell, but I have no specific smell for the track off of. So, just be aware we're on that. Actually, so how do you have not? Does anybody else have dark vision?
I have dark vision, but 60 feet.
Okay, so do we want Thorin to go in front since he has the much better vision than any of the rest of us?
No.
At 120 feet?
We won't be stealthy
I'll
with
take
me
the
up front,
rear.
but I'm more than willing.
I don't mind going to the front, but I assume I'm carrying a torch. having a one hand occupy the torch doesn't really affect me much. But just if I do, I'm letting them know we're here with a light. So it's either you're noisy or I'm lit up.
Okay, I'll walk first.
I'm carrying the torch too.
Just
Very
sneeze
well.
every now and then.
I make sure my mace and shield are ready to go, and start heading in that direction, keeping an eye out for, of course, for any traps constantly. So we'll take a slow pace so that we can be watchful for traps and ambushes and such.
Hey, Thor, hold on a second. Before you go, I head over to you with Smudge. I tell Smudge to get a good sniff of you, so in case we don't lose you.
In case the floor opens up and I fall, you
Whatever.
can find me. You
It's
can find my
dark.
body later.
It's dark. You got 120-foot
Tell
range.
them to give me a little sniff too, because I'm in the back, just in case somebody snatch me.
He's a little leery of you, but of course he does.
All righty.
All right,
Well-
so you set off after the humanoid footprints.
Yes.
Excellent. All right, so that's going to send the group down the southwestern passage.
Okay. Oh, should someone maybe map our passage?
You can certainly have a mapper. Would you like a caller too?
A caller.
Old school basic D&D. There was one person who mapped the mapper, one person who was the caller. Basically, they had the conversation with all the players and then let the DM know what the actual course of action was going to be.
Oh, gotcha.
It makes everything a little more concise when traveling, less confusing as you're moving through.
That's right.
That's fine. That's fine
Voices
by
coming
me.
at the big guy.
I mean, it's not necessary.
yeah.
I was just being playful, actually. Yeah, you guys can let me know, and if things get a little crazy, I'll just put everybody in initiative order. So, all right. So that brings us to the next point. Equally important as initiative order is marching order. So who's on point? Who's out front?
Thorn's in front.
Thorin. Who comes next?
I'll follow him. I'll keep him at just the farthest extreme edge of the torchlight.
And remind me of your character's name, Paul.
Orman Fernwald.
I'm sorry, say it again.
Orman.
Horimin?
Orimin. Orman.
Orimin. Okay. And then?
I'll go third. Anna.
And then Reese will take up the rear. Awesome. Marching order, all set. Okay. Following the tracks down the corridor, you arrive in a smallish cave that seems to be the nexus of numerous side tunnels. In the center of the cave is a jagged mineral formation. It's metallic in color, with numerous jagged spurs that point upwards at various angles. Bands of silver are also evident in the walls all around. Busily climbing about the pile are several creatures which you almost mistook for crystal formations. Odd crystalline entities that are somewhat scorpion-like in shape, with several pointed legs and a bent appendage waving overhead.
Well, I stay back and wait for everybody to catch up.
And you do not have a torch, that's right?
I do not have a torch.
So just to be clear, the only one with a torch then is Orman.
And Reese. Chakar.
Reese
that's
also
what
has
Willie
storage.
said.
And actually, I'll instead of waiting for them, I'll move back towards them
Yeah, my character can't see
now
the
that I
dark
see their
side.
torchlight coming towards us.
I got you, Reese.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so you fall
And I
back.
say, Yep.
The whole group bunches up.
I'm gonna describe these small crystalline scorpion type creatures.
Yep.
Any idea what they are?
Anyone in the party ever traveled in the elemental plane of Earth before?
No.
Would anyone like to make an Arcana check?
Were these things
Also,
like
when you've read about such things? Say again?
No.
were these things like crystalline scorpions that are like scurrying around, or are they like crystalline statue type things, like small little decorative arty things?
Yep, they
They were like
are
crawling over that
crystalline
select thing.
creatures that are crawling
this-
around on the formation here in the middle of the room.
Micah,
How many was
I got a 21 on my Arcana check.
Okay, cool. Then what you know is these are a form of creature called a chrismal. They are crystalline creatures, and these are kind of arachnoid in shape with what appears to be a stinging tail up over its back.
Can we avoid them, or are they going to be something that we have to engage with?
Leave nothing to our rear. Crush them.
I'm just wary of wasting resources that we may need later.
Smart. I like that.
Well, I'm sure Jakar doesn't matter having the scorpions creep up behind him as we're heading down the hallway, so we can bypass him.
Just point me to him, and I'll slice him, dice him, chop him, and drop him.
So this is the only way through. There's no other way that we
No,
can.
no, there are other, yeah, there are branches off of this tunnel. You guys, instead of going into the room, you can turn to the left.
Did
and
the,
go down a different tunnel to another room?
Are the footprints just continuing through here
Yeah, they continue.
that we're
through.
following?
Yep.
Okay. So do I think we could move through this chamber and try and stay out of the way of these creatures to avoid them and see
It
what happens?
depends. You don't know if this is their nest. You know, some creatures, and especially insectoids, will pretty angrily defend their home, their hive, their nest. You don't know if this is their nest or if it's just a place that they're exploring or gathering sustenance from. You don't know.
How many of them were there? Did I say?
That's a good question. I don't think I shared that. So let me give you a random number, sir. Let's see, there are 8 of them in this room.
All right. Well, what do
Actually, I
y'all
missed
think?
it, but how big were I mean, were these things like the size of Shetland ponies, or are they the size of like normal scorpions?
They're the size of humanoid creatures, like medium-sized creatures.
Wow,
Hey.
that changes a lot.
Do we see or smell blood or anything like that from this hallway with the scorpions?
Give me a perception check.
Can I aid her to give her advantage?
How would you do that?
Essentially, we would collaborate on both of us essentially examining the what we're sensing, and then collaborate on what we think.
So both of you gather data separately and then come to a conclusion together?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, I'm okay with that. It's a stretch, but I'll allow it.
I rolled 21.
And specifically, you're looking for...
I'm looking or trying to smell for blood. I don't know if I I guess I would know since I'm proficient in medicine if it's human blood or any
Yep.
type of humanoid blood.
Sure. You don't detect blood, but you do notice that the air is very thick in these caves. And you know that if you do not find some way to shield your face, then you're going to begin to succumb to the thick air and the cloying dust.
Hmm.
Thick with
You don't
like,
detect blood, however.
like gas maybe, or some type of poisonous gas that we know.
No,
of?
no, no. It doesn't seem to be gas. It just seems to be like very thick dust that just seems to be everywhere, all around you in the breathable air.
We could try and wet some cloths maybe and put them over our faces, or we could go down another passage.
But what about these scorpions? Can we kill them?
Well, that's what we're discussing. If you go in there, you're just going to collapse after. Well, you might not collapse right away, but the rest of us will probably collapse pretty soon.
Let's form a battle plan.
Oh, so is it just in this cave entrance that there would scorpions are that the air is thick and cloying, or is it just a general existence in this underground area?
It's general. You
So,
guys have been
yeah.
detecting it. And basically the reason I bring it up now is because Kayla was saying that her character is basically, taking a look around, smelling specifically for any signs of blood or, injured creatures and that sort of thing. And instead of finding that, what she finds is like the very thickness of the air.
All right.
So
Jakar?
yes, to answer your question
Yes.
directly, it's probably a condition of the environment.
Jakar, I'm with you, but who knows? These scorpions are, bigger than me. I'm good with taking them on, but whatever you want to do, whatever. You want to go in, we go in.
Let's chop them.
All right. Hold on a second first. So I tear off a bit of my my gi, my cloth wrap kind of stuff, and I wrap it around my face real quick. And I look at Smudge. I got nothing for you, dude. You might want to stay here. I guess. I don't know. Go meet us back there. Stay back. Don't die. All right. You ready, Jakar?
Hold up. Let the
Oh,
rest of
hell
us
yeah.
get prepared. I'm gonna cut a chunk out of my winter blanket to make a mask.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll do the same. I have a blanket as well, so I'll just cut off a piece enough to wrap around my to cover my nose and my mouth.
Got it.
Yep.
All right, folks. Anyone not going into the battle? Everyone's in?
Yeah, I'll probably be last to go in, but I'll go. I mean, well, we might have to roll initiative, but yeah, I'll hold back
Right.
as long as I can.
Cool. Yeah, basically you can declare that you're going to hold your action, and that puts you in reaction mode. So if you want to go last, even if you roll high, you can just declare that you're going to react to X event. And then if you haven't reacted by the time your turn comes up in the order again, then you can go ahead and move freely.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and give me initiative checks, folks.
Thorn has a 10.
Thorin has a 10.
9 for Orman.
9.
And that has an 8.
Oh, we're doing great, folks.
Kayla, you're going last so far. Reese?
I have an 8.
You have an 8.
Yes, sir.
Of Reese and Kayla, who has the highest dexterity mod?
Probably her.
Mine is
I have a +1.
yeah, mine's +2, so yeah, I have a highest.
All right. So Kayla then will go before Reese. I will roll for my insectoid friends.
And they all beat us, and the adventure's over before it begins.
Come on now. You think I would do that today? Today of all days?
I would make a stupid choice, pay a stupid price.
That's right. All right. Okay. All right, all right. Okay, cool. Reese, what is your character's armor class?
My armor class is 15.
Say again.
15.
15. Mike,
18.
Kayla,
18. No.
Mine is 15.
15. And Paul.
17.
Nice. Okay, cool. So at the top of the order is Mike.
Alrighty. I am going to delay or ready a Toll of the Dead for the first creature that one of the others hit.
Okay. Sounds good. Next is Paul.
Oh, I charge into the room to the nearest scorpion. On the way in, I draw my my spear out.
Yep.
Do kind of a spinny flourish thing with it.
Yep.
And then attempt to stab it multiple times.
Okay.
Oh, 25 for the first.
Nice.
All right, awesome. 23 for the second. Do you want to handle that first and then do on to the other actions?
We can do that. Yep.
It's however you want to do it, boss.
Yep. Roll double dice for damage.
5, 8, 13 for that.
Okay.
All right, and then I'm going to do a flurry of blows. 7. What did I just lose? Oh, there it is. 13
13 to hit.
to hit.
Okay. Yep.
It hits.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to using my my open hand technique. I'm going to try to push it back 15 feet.
Okay.
It's got to make a strength DC of 14.
Strength of 14. Got it. And it makes it with an 18 plus numbers.
Okay. Then the next one is a 20 using for the next attack, and again with the same thing.
Yep. And roll it up.
For those damages, it'll be 14
Okay.
for both combined.
Yep. They are injured. They are damaged. And
Did
the
it also make
entire-
it save on
Pardon?
the? Did it also make it save on getting pushed?
Let's see.
Let me make sure I can do that multiple times.
Yep. I have a 17 on the die.
Okay, then it doesn't matter. Cool. Roger that.
Cool. So yeah, they are collectively, they are moving back and away from you as a group.
My Toll of the Dead should go off because it was a ready to action.
Yeah,
So,
go ahead and
yes,
do that.
it's
You said
that
the first
creature-
one.
Yeah, the one that the first person hit. So it has to make a wisdom save, DC 15.
Wisdom save. Okay, and it fails a wisdom save.
Awesome.
And it takes 14 points of damage.
Great. That one dies. So there is a crystalline scorpion that's no longer moving. Just quick show of hands. Is anyone carrying gems?
I have no money.
Magical stones?
No,
No.
Okay.
nope.
Just checking. It might have been significant.
Oh, well, I do have a magic stone, but it's not a. I don't know if it's a gem. My luck stone.
Okay. That is 9.
gem, but-
Kayla, you're next.
Okay, I'm just in the back. I was waiting, I guess, to like hold my action for any of
Yep.
them that would I guess make it to me past everyone else. But
Yep.
so I see that Fernwild attacks the scorpions and then I see one of them just die. I didn't realize that. I guess my character doesn't realize it. Mike, what's your character's name again?
Thorn.
Thorn had used the Toll of the Dead. But when I see Thornwild attack him, do they splinter off or anything like that? I'm trying to see, make sure they don't like he doesn't crack them and then they split into two or anything like that,
Nope,
right?
they don't do that. Basically, he beats one pretty viciously, and then the Toll of the Dead goes off, and then that one just stops moving, as though it's dead.
Okay. And the thickness in the air is still here?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So
So
yeah,
you
I'm just
still,
still I'm still back here and just waiting to make
Still
sure
have the
I'm
reaction.
out.
Okay. Reese, you're up.
Oh hell no! Give me some.
I move to the closest scorpion
Yep.
to near me. I have 40 feet of movement, so how many feet that would be? And I'm going to attack that scorpion
Okay.
twice or once to see if I can damage it, and I'll take my second attack in a second. I'm going to attack with my great axe. It's a magical +1 great axe.
Cool.
So I'm gonna attack with that. Give me 1 second. Attack. I'm using D&D Beyond, so give me 1 second. My attack actions here. Great axe +1 there. Get +9 hit. Rolling that dice there.
Man.
Together that's a 28.
Yep.
Okay.
That's a hit. What's the damage?
The damage is 10 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I will strike it again.
Okay.
It's still moving. Is it still moving?
It is.
I will strike it again. That is for 25 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
And I will do more damage to it. And I do 13 points of damage to it.
And it stops moving.
Boom, boom, boom. With the remainder of my movement, I will continue to my fullest movement. So maybe I'm the closest or either in the middle of these things.
Okay.
Laughing
Yeah, 30
the
feet
whole
will
time.
put you in the middle of the room.
Yes.
Come at me! Come on!
Okay, cool. That is the party, and then the Crystalline Scorpions go, and they scurry away. At that point, you notice that the ground begins to shift under your feet. There's a rumbling in the walls.
Here comes Mama Scorpion.
Everybody give me a reflex. I'm sorry, dexterity save.
Dexterity save. Okay.
I rolled a 10.
Natural 20 +1, 21.
Where'd my saves go?
I rolled a 7.
So that's Reese with a 21, Kayla with a 7, Mike.
I have a 10.
10. And Paul.
23. Sorry, 22.
That tracks for the monk. Okay, that's perfect. All right. Basically what happens here is like the whole floor shifts by about 30 degrees. Those who got a 10 or higher keep to their feet. Those who did not get at least a 10 on their dexterity save, they fall and they tumble toward the middle of the room. Like I said, those who made their save stay up on their feet. And what you realize is that hands and arms of earth and stone are climbing up out of the floor.
I intentionally stayed out of this just to be pushed straight into the middle.
I know, isn't that crazy?
Thor
how that
was scared.
happens. Yeah.
Is she in a situation where it looks like she's going to be falling like into a pit, or is it just she's rolling towards where this floor is opening up a little bit and there's no chance of her falling into anything?
Yeah. Give me a perception check.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna word on that one. Let me tell you. Actually, not bad. 12.
12. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Give me an Arcana check.
Good luck with that one. Hey, Havling luck. Thank you very much. 15.
15. All right. Excellent.
Otherwise, it would have been a 0.
Yeah, that's fine. She is not going to fall through the floor per se, but the floor is taking on a humanoid shape.
So she's basically going to roll up against whatever's coming through the floor.
That's right.
Less of a
Yeah,
threat.
and with that
Okay.
15 on your Arcana, you realize that these are elementals that are coming out of the floor.
Oh, it's multiple elementals.
Yeah, lovely.
Well, if you guys wanted to fight,
We got one. God bless it. R. Wait, that's piratical. Take back the R. All right.
oh, if it
No.
matters, Micah, that's my
Yeah.
stone of good luck is an agate.
Okay. Perfect. Okay, so yes, Mike, you asked if there were multiple. There are 3 of them. And this is the same combat, just another aspect to it. So everybody is in initiative order. They are at the bottom of the initiative, so they are going to go now. They have moved, and then they will attack. So their most immediate target is Kayla's PC. That is a 13 on the die, plus 8 to hit. That's a 21. That is a 9 and 8, which is a 17 on the multi-attack. And then that is a total of 28 points of bludgeoning damage. The next creature actually moves up the floor toward the next target. Reese, I'm guessing that's probably you since you were moving toward the middle of the room.
Well,
Come and get it.
sorry, does Inna get an opportunity attack? That's part of one of my reactions since they moved.
Oh, sure.
Can I at
Cool
least
with that.
try to attack? Let's see. I'll attack with my longsword and see how that works.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so just for the visual here, basically what happened is you guys rushed into the room, you attacked the scorpions, they retreated, and then there's like a minor earthquake. The floor cants to 30 degrees up. Kayla, you kind of tumble down past everybody else toward the bottom, and that's where these elementals are coming up out of the ground. And then one of them just hits you, and another one actually rushes past you to attack your companions.
Okay. I rolled a 15 to hit.
A 15 will hit, but doesn't seem to do any damage.
So it just slices straight through it.
Well, it hits,
Uh-huh.
but it doesn't actually cleave through. Since you're prone, you think that maybe you just didn't get enough strength behind the blow.
Okay.
I mean, they are made of stone, so maybe you have to hit it harder than that.
Okay.
All right, Reese. Time to bring the pain. You ready? That's a 17 versus AC. Oh, that's an 18 on the die. That's a 26 versus AC. You take both those, or you have some type of witchery you're going to put in place first?
My character has no such witchery.
Outstanding.
But he takes that, he opens his arms up. Come on!
And basically, this creature that rushed past Kayla's down PC punches you twice with massive stone fists, and you take a total of 28 bludgeoning damage. One of them pulls back.
Don't come back again.
And kind of stands guard at the let's see, the southwest passage. And it starts punching the walls just inside the passageway.
Oh, it's
and you realize that there's debris falling down from the ceiling. Top of the order is Mike.
All right, the debris falling down, is that just in the chamber where everybody is, or our side passage where we came out of?
Yes, it seems to be just in the chamber.
Gotcha. How far away from that? If I step into that passage that we came out of, how far away is the furthest character from me?
That is a great question. I see Kayla toward the middle of the room. I see Reese a little further away than that. I'm not sure about your character, Mike, or Paul's character, Orm.
I would have engaged
Gotcha.
the first Scorpion I saw, so wherever he would have been, that's about where I would have been.
And
Okay.
I was just inside the room to cast my spell, but I want to step back into the passage so I'm out of the way of any of this debris.
Yep.
And I wanted to see how far away the but before I do that, I need to see how far away the closest character is.
Cool.
To me.
Closest character is probably
No, the farthest.
the farthest.
Yeah, I'm trying to get distance for my spell.
Yep. So the farthest are probably Oraman.
Okay.
And Kayla's character toward the middle of the room.
But about how far away is that?
That's about 30 feet from the entrance.
Oh, okay. That's perfect. I am going to cast Bless on the group.
Awesome.
Huh?
And that will give everybody a D4 to use on attack rolls and saving throws. And then I am, again, like I said, stepping back into the passageway that we came out of, so that I'm out of the way of this debris that's falling from the ceiling.
Gotcha.
And I'm done.
Cool. So I need to find out very quickly. I've got the notes here. There we go. Nope, I didn't print them. Okay, we'll skip over that part for now then. No, that's just maps. Okay, cool. So you bless the party and you're done for your turn?
Yeah, I bless the party and then I step back into the passageway and then I'm done.
Back into the passageway, so you're not actually in the room where the debris is falling.
Exactly.
Gotcha, sir. All right. Good stuff. That is Mike on 10, Paul on 9.
All right, so Orman quickly looks over at our oh my gosh, Elena's our modern guy. The other wood elf, the wood elf half elf.
Oh, Anna, me.
Anna, thank you. I look over quickly at Anna and I realize that she looks absolutely capable of dealing with what she's got in front of her. So I give an enraged bellow and charge at the one who's trying to bring the roof down on us.
Nice.
And I use my bonus action to rage.
There we go. That's barbarian style for you. I love it.
14?
14 versus armor class.
Yeah.
Yep, not quite enough.
Ah, but a 27 is, I'm sure.
20 plus anything is going to hit this creature all day long. Yes.
All right, so that's 5, 10, 10 points of damage. And I high enough level that I do strike with as if I'm wielding magical weapons.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to again, knock this thing prone. Actually.
Yep.
Which is, I believe, a Dex save this time.
Okay.
Let me double check to make sure I'm not lying to you. Yes, succeeded Dex save of 14 or be knocked prone.
Dex save of 14. Let's see if the dice hold their luck.
Let's hope not.
That is a 12 on the die, minus 1 is an 11.
Ooh. And unfortunately, I used my bonus action for the rage. So
All right, so you've knocked it back and prone, or just prone, Paul?
just prone. It's a choice of one or the other. Or actually, there's a third option too, but I'll probably never use that.
Gotcha. All right, cool. That is 9, and then Kayla is on 8. Kayla, your character is currently prone. And you've got an angry humanoid-shaped stone creature here, ready to continue pummeling you.
All right. Can I cast Cure Wounds on myself at least?
Makes sense. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna cast it at second level to regain, what is that, 16 HP back.
Okay.
Am I still prone? Can I at least get
You can
up?
stand up. It'll take half your movement, but yeah, you can stand up.
All right, so that's probably, what's half of 35? What, 17?
Half of 35 is going to be 17 and a half.
17.
We'll say 17. Yep.
Okay, and how far away is the other end of the tunnel from where I am? In the middle?
So from this room, you have a passage to the west that the scorpions fled through, one to the southwest, where Oraman is currently fighting one of these humanoids, a passage to the southeast, and then the passage that you entered by is to the east.
Okay,
So west, east, southwest, and southeast.
I'll continue southwest with Oraman just to stay with him.
Okay.
And don't forget your bless. I did.
Oh yeah, I remember my blast. I definitely remember that.
So
yeah.
basically, you're leaving the combat with this creature that was there
Yeah,
with you.
be careful of that.
Yeah, I'm going with Oraman just to stay with him.
He's going to
So
attack
again,
opportunity
you're
on you.
leaving this creature that was attacking you.
I mean, I don't know if I can attack. I already used.
No.
that-
The question is, are you going to let me have an opportunity to attack against
Yeah,
you?
that's what I know. That's what.
Or are you going to stay in battle?
I already used my action. Well, I do have a bonus action, so I'll use as a bonus action.
You have
I'll
any defensive spells? Bonus
yeah,
action
I'm gonna
spells?
use spiritual weapon as my bonus action against this creature that's already on me.
Okay.
So that is, let me see. God, it's 14 to hit.
So basically, the bonus action is the conjuring and the attack.
When you cast a spell, you make
Yeah, it's a bonus action.
Yeah,
Okay.
when you cast a spell, you make a spell attack against a creature within 5 feet of the
There
weapon.
you go. He's within 5. Go ahead.
So for this 14 hit?
14 does not do damage.
Did you add your plus?
Oh, 14. So 18.
18 is a hit.
Oh, okay.
It does
sweet.
damage. Go ahead and roll it up.
And that's only 5 points of force damage.
Okay. But it leaves a mark.
Okay.
So now my question is, are you moving away from this creature and out of combat?
No, because then it'll attack me.
That's right. Okay, cool. As long as we're clear. All right, that's Kayla and then Reese.
I take my battle axe, and the one who was fighting me, I
Yep.
assume it's there. I am now going to attack it. It's in front of me 5 feet. I understand it, but how far is the other one?
You've got one that's engaged with you.
Mhm.
One that is probably within 10 feet of the two of you. And then one that is about, I'd say 20 feet away.
Okay, no problem. All right, so yeah, I'll attack this guy. I said, right.
It's all that dust in the air. It's not your fault.
That's right.
And, I will take a bonus action in rage,
There you go.
and I will attack him. Okay.
Sounds good.
Um, 16 plus 25 plus like a D4. So I'm assuming I would hit already without even rolling the D4, correct?
You said you got a 16 for a total of 25.
Yes, 16 plus 9, 25.
Okay, yes, that's a hit.
Okay, and now I'm going to do damage. I roll a 10, but I get an additional +2 because I'm ranged, correct?
Mhm.
So I roll 10 plus 2 is 12. It's 12 points
You have a
damage.
strength mod on it?
Hmm?
You have a strength mod on it?
No, that's it. I rolled I rolled a 4 plus my 6.
Got it.
Plus 2.
Okay. So total of 12. I got you.
12. And then my second attack.
Yep.
Okay, so that's 18. I rolled D4 as well, right?
Yep, that's a hit.
That's it. Okay. So 18. Well, I have to roll D4 and gonna roll the damage. Oh, nice. I rolled 12. So 12 plus
Excellent.
18.
You say 18? Yep.
18
Awesome.
damage because of the rage.
Yeah, good stuff.
20 to him. Ah!
All right.
Brutal.
So you pummel him twice with your battle axe.
Yes.
Excellent. That is Reese at the bottom of the PC's order, and then my earth-moving behemoths get to go. One is still tangling with Kayla. So old multi-attack here. That is an 18 on the die, plus 8 is a 26. And a fumble. All right, so the 26 is going to do 14 points of bludgeoning damage. And then he fumbles. So Kayla, I'm going to give you a +2 to hit. Basically, he misses you, or it misses you, they miss you, and overreaches, basically opening itself up to your next attack.
Okay, so +2. Okay.
All right. Reese, you're fighting one. That is a 14. plus 8 is a 22. And then a total of 12. I know the 22 hits and the 12 does not. Is that right?
Yes, the 12 misses.
Okay.
AC's.
Yep. So you take 14 bludgeoning damage from this rock creature.
I am rage. I have a resistance to bludgeoning, so that would be 8 instead.
Sure do. Yep. So instead of 14, you take half, right?
Sir.
And then Paul, you've got one also. The one that was trying to destroy the walls to the room.
Okay. Is it getting up first? Not that it matters. I have nothing I can do when it gets up.
Yeah, absolutely. That is a 2 and a 5 on the dice. That gives me a total of 10 and 13 to hit.
No. Awesome.
Might be time for the second string of dice to come in. Okay.
No, you're good.
No, I'm good. Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
I mean, Kayla doesn't think so, but
Okay, that is it for my rock creatures. And then we'll go back to the top of the order. Mike, you're up.
I hit the one that Reese is fighting with Toll the Dead. Wisdom
cool.
save.
Yep. Wisdom save. That is a 12.
And so they take 12 points of damage.
12
The one
points
that
of
Reese
damage.
is fighting.
Yep. So what does Toll of the Dead look like?
Essentially, there's a loud gong, and it just reverberates through his whole, the creature's whole being. He kind of like shakes.
So pieces
Very
of
cool.
gravel fly off of him.
So it looks like an earthquake. Got it. Okay, cool. Mike, was there anything else?
No, I'm comfortable where I am in the side tunnel.
You're comfortable? Nice. All right. Paul, you're up next.
okay. So man, my first two blows are just kind of just swing. I can't do anything fun until I get to my foils. So I'm going to again just kind of try to beat the snot out of with the blunt end of my spear. I don't see pointing to do much to it. Oh, and a D4. D4. I seriously doubt that 14 is going to hit.
14 does not hit this
Didn't hit
creature's
last
armor
time.
class. So basically, your punches and your kicks are striking, but not doing any damage.
Gotcha. All right, so the second attack for that. 13, 19, 22, 21.
22 against armor class is a hit.
All right. For 5.
Okay.
And then I will flurry of blows. I'm going to try to knock him down again with that shot.
Okay.
DC 14 dex save.
14, I got you. DC 14 dex save. I get a 9 minus 1 is an 8.
Great. Since he's prone, I get advantage on these attacks. First, I'm not going to need it. 17, 23, 25.
Yep, that's a hit.
For 7, 9.
Okay.
And the second one, even better. I might get it. Who knows? Nope. So 19, 22, 28 for 6, 9, 11.
For 11. Nice. All right. Very cool. Is that your turn, Paul?
Yeah.
Okay. Kayla, you are up.
All right, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at first level on myself.
Yep.
If I can click
How's Anna feeling right now?
Like she's in the thick, like she's in the thick of it. Like this is not what she wanted to be.
Right.
Regain 15.
You know, you can take your action and disengage,
Yeah.
and then you'll still have your spiritual weapon there to be able to do some damage to it.
Well, I already used it, so
Use what did you use?
I used cure wounds on myself as one of my
Oh,
actions.
okay, yeah. All right.
And then my bonus action, I'll just use spiritual weapon again. On this one, that is 16 to hit. I mean 16 plus the bless. I think we're still using this 4, and then plus 2 that you gave me, so it'll be 22.
There you go. That's a hit.
And that's 8 points of force damage.
Okay.
And I'm still standing here. I'm not gonna move.
Nice.
Does it look like it's falling apart at this point, or still looks solid?
Yeah, I mean it's taken some damage. It's lost a couple bits and pieces of stone.
Okay.
I mean you haven't done anything major to it. Like it's not missing a large portion of shoulder or a limb or anything like that.
Okay.
Maybe if you guys coordinated your attacks against one target, you might be able to do some real damage.
Probably would, but role playing that we're just getting together. We haven't gotten that team solidification yet.
I understand. No worries. No worries. I mean, many adventurers over the history of the Temple of Elemental Evil have entered the place and simply never emerged again. Maybe that's the destiny of your particular group today.
I don't know about the rest of them, but I'm coming out.
Perhaps some.
All right. That was Kayla's turn. Kayla, you done?
Yes.
Cool. Reese?
All right. So I'm going to attack this thing again.
I like that.
This time, I'm
Good
going
comic book
to.
reference.
This time, I am going to do something here. Give me one moment.
Doing something is always good.
Yeah, oh, it is. I have something special I can do. Give me one moment. Features. There we go. My feet. Okay, so I'm going to take a negative 5 to hit. And which will give me a plus 10 to damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to crack at this guy twice. The great weapon master feat as I. You think you're gonna defeat me? You're gonna So that's what I'll do. Let me get back to actions here. Actions here. Attack great sword +1 or the great axe +1. Here we go.
Don't forget your +1 D4 for the bless.
There you go.
14 plus 9 is 23, so I don't need a D4 to hit on that one. But it'd be -5, so it'd be 14. It would be 14 plus 4, so it's 18.
18 is it?
18 hits, so they take an automatic 10. An additional 10 points plus. 11 points. It's 10 plus 11, 21 points down for the first hit.
All right. That's respectable.
Nat 20.
Nice. Double dice.
That's a double thing there. All right. So he takes automatic 10, roll a d12. 10 plus 17 is 27 plus another d12. Plus 10 more.
Nice.
Jeez, a whiz.
There you go. Yeah, this creature is down to about a quarter of its starting size.
So I'm just grinding it with my axe.
Yeah, breaking off huge chunks. It's like a spark of electricity when you hit it with the blade. Big pieces of it are falling off.
And I gotta be honest, I almost forgot I had that feat.
Oh,
To be honest, what now?
I almost forgot I had the feat.
Oh, yeah. Got to read the character sheet, man. Got to know what you built. Okay, and then my rock creatures get to go. Paul, that creature that is with you is going to stand up. And it moves into position to begin hammering at the walls again. And then it begins to do so. And you realize that more of that debris is falling down from the ceiling. The air is getting thicker in here. Everybody give me a Constitution saving throw.
Does that include me in the side passage?
Not the side passage, no sir.
I have a 23.
oh, easy.
23, you are clear.
22.
22, that's Paul.
Yeah.
Kayla?
Roll it. 7.
7. That is not
Did
clear,
you
Kayla.
did you add the D4?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I forgot. It doesn't matter.
Kayla, you're going to take 10 points of damage as you struggle with the thick dust in the air. All right. One creature is trying to bring the place down. Next. This creature seems to be in a life and death struggle with you now, Reese. At first is a 14 on the die. Plus 8 is a total of 22.
I want to so apologize to my player party here. I have been forgetting to take that extra attack from Frenzy.
Oh. You want to correct that on your next turn, right?
Yeah.
Next is a 16 for a total of 24 to hit. So that's a total of 28 points of bludgeoning damage. Because you attacked on your last turn and you're raging, it's going to be half of that. So 14.
14. Okay, yes.
How's your character look, Reese?
I'm pretty decent so far. I'm at 30.
Okay. Yeah, you can take a couple more of those hits before you go down.
Perhaps.
All right.
But
Say what?
I don't think now this right. I don't realize that bonus attack from Frenzy.
And Kayla has a friend who is going to retreat into the western passage. Kayla, are you taking an opportunity attack?
Yeah, I'll take an opportunity. Where is it at? Spiritual weapon. 12 to hit.
12 total?
Yeah.
It's not quite enough.
That's what I figured.
You'll actually
Did you add
miss
the
it this
D4?
time.
Yes, I did D4.
Included the 4.
Yeah, I added the D4. It's total of
Yeah.
12.
All right. No worries. No worries. Just a swing and a miss. You took the chance. This creature moves into position and starts punching the walls near the western passageway. And more debris begins to fall from the ceiling. Yes. All right. That puts us at the top of the order with Mike.
Wisdom save. The creature Reese is fighting, or Jakar is fighting.
Wisdom
You're
save.
horrible.
That is a 14
Oh,
plus 0, so it's a total of 14.
he takes 10 more points of damage.
Nice. And what does that look like, Mike? When that
Again, there's this loud gong, and it
So
just
it's
reverberates
dead?
all through his
Yep.
Toll
Gotcha.
of the Dead.
Yep. Hey, you said 10?
Yep, 10 more points.
All right. Cool. So that battle is the one that's left in this room. The others have moved to the Southwest Passage and the Western Passage, respectively. Kayla is no longer engaged. Reese is engaged. And Paul, you are still engaged, even though he changed his position. So Mike went on 10. Next up is Paul.
So Kayla is currently, we'll call her safe as it not being threatened. How far
That's
away?
right. She's
how far
not
away
being
is Reese
threatened.
from me?
Except by the debris from the ceiling.
Gotcha. How far away is Reese from me? Is he within 40 feet?
Reese is probably within 10 feet of you.
Great. All right. So my first attack I'm going to take, I'm going to try to knock this guy off his on his ass again. Get him prone so he's not beating up the walls.
Yep.
Oh, halfling luck, thankfully. 16, 19.
19 to hit. That hits.
Thank God for halfling luck. And again, he's got to make a Dex 14 save.
Yeah, that's the weakness for these guys.
Thank God. Good thing we
That
got
is
one.
a 2 on the die with a
Great.
-1 modifier.
4, 6, 9 points of damage to him.
Got him?
And when he falls, I then tumble over to try to go. Are you playing with like flanking type rules or anything like
No
that?
flanking.
Okay, cool. Then I tumble over towards Reese.
Yep.
I still go opposite of Reese across from the other side of the creature, and I'm going to attack again to try to knock this one prone.
So you're attacking now the creature that's fighting with Reese.
Yes, I hit the one, knocked him down, then roll over to the other one. 15, 18, 20, 22.
Yeah, 20 plus is going to hit.
I'm sorry, 24 for 1, 3, 6 points of damage.
Say again, how much damage?
6. And then I will flurry again.
And you were trying to knock him prone, right? So I have to make the dex save?
Yes, knock him prone.
That is a 16 minus 1 is a 15.
Makes it. So I flurry. My first one, I'm going to try to knock him prone again.
Yep.
That was 18, 19, 25.
20 anything is going to hit these guys all day.
All right. For 5, 8, 10.
Yep.
And again, I'm trying to knock him prone.
Okay. He's got a 4 minus 1 is 3.
Awesome. You get advantage on the tactics, time, Reese. 5, 8. 14 doesn't hit. So the last flurry doesn't hit.
Okay.
But
Is that it,
I kind of
Paul?
after he hits the ground, I look
Yeah.
at Jakar and just in his just right at him.
Nice. All right, sir. If that's it, it is Kayla's turn.
That is all.
All right, so I'm trying to think what Inna sees. She sees that the elemental is near the southwest corridor and the west corridor banging on
Yep.
the walls, right?
Yep.
And those are our 2 ways out of this.
No, there's a third passageway that's being protected by Thorin, which is the eastern passage, the way you guys came in.
So the way back out. Okay. Which way were the footprints going?
You can't tell. There's too much carnage in this room right now.
Okay.
Yeah, there's too much stone and earth that's fallen down from the ceiling. Give me a perception check real quick, Haley.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. Cool. Yeah, you realize that this room is probably going to collapse soon.
All right.
These rock creatures have done enough damage. It's unstable now.
The thing is, I don't know which way to go. Even if I do disengage.
Talk to your companions, man. Come up with a plan for retreat.
Yeah. So which way do we want to go? Pretty much, Thorin, Orman, the car. The car? Which way do we want to go?
The other two passages are blocked. Retreat to B.
And there's no one in between us, between me and Thorn. Elemental, I should say.
Between you and Thorin. No, the creature that Reese was fighting, or Drakkar, has been joined by Orman. That creature is prone. And the creature in the southwest passage is also prone.
Okay, yeah. So I'll just go ahead and
If we retreat through there, then we're no longer following the footsteps of these big giants. I mean, not that we know what we would be either way with either of the other two passages, because we don't know where they went.
But the room's about to collapse, and the other two passages are blocked by these the earth elementals that aren't really hurt. So
yeah. So I'll Inna will yell to Orman and the car, like, this room is about to fall. We need to leave now. And she'll disengage and go back to Thorn.
Okay, cool. Yeah, actually, you don't even have to disengage because your guy moved away from you.
Okay, yeah. So she'll just take her full 35 and back to Thorn.
Cool. Yeah. That puts you
you
out
can
in the
still
corridor
use your
with
action and your bonus action to with your spiritual weapon, and you can still do a regular action too if you want.
Yeah, spiritual weapon goes to 60 feet. Yeah, she'll use her spiritual weapon on one of them that's prone, so it gives her advantage, right?
Yep.
That is 24 to hit.
Yep, that's a hit.
All right, and that's 6 points of force damage.
Okay.
Points to 6 points.
You know what I love about that? You just kind of like threw it away. You're like, it's 6 points. But in this case, you strike that creature for 6 points of force damage, and its eyes, which were glowing previously, simply wink out.
So was that the one that needed to die? To stop
That was the one that was fighting against Drakkar.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
As you said, you were going to attack one of the prone ones. That's one of the prone ones. That's actually on your way out of the room.
Okay.
So then you retreat fully. No other actions.
Can you cast some healing spells on me?
How damaged are you? Because I thought I was the only one that was taking a bunch of hits.
No, he's taking a couple.
Oh shit.
He was standing toe to toe with the guy. He's not quite as nimble as me.
Yeah, I'll cast Cure Wounds on you.
That's
It is to 15 points for HP.
Okay, 15 heal.
Yeah, so I just use my spiritual weapon on this one that's prone, kill it. I smack the car against the head for 15 points, and then I run out the room.
Cool.
She smacked you in the head for 15.
It's
Yeah,
one of
that's
those
what
good
you get
smacks.
for that's what you get for running into this room, just raging.
Yeah, that's what you get for leading the charge.
Okay, so that is Kayla on 8+, and then Reese.
No retreat, no surrender. I run to the closest one that's at one of those. How far is the closest one to me? It's
Southwest
pounding
or
on the wall.
west?
Actually, one of
Your
them's
car,
prone, right?
no.
Yeah, either way, Reese, they're going to be within 20 feet.
All right, but the one that's prone, the other one that's prone.
Yeah,
I
that's down the southwest corridor.
rush over to the southwest corner. That's 20 feet. And I hit this guy with advantage, and I am doing my great weapon master's move. So I -5 to hit. I get +10 to damage. Okay, and I'm going to
Frenzied with
hit
plus.
him. Okay. Yes, and I do have bless. So it's really -1 to the bless, right? No, the bless is just a D4. Okay,
Yep.
so
So what's your total to hit?
my total normal to hit is +9.
No. What is your total to hit? What would you roll to hit?
Oh, let me roll that. Okay, so I rolled a 22 naturally. Hold up, and I got to throw the +4 in there. So let me. Hold on. Oh, so let me roll again. I rolled 4 +4s. All right, just DD beyond thing. Okay.
But
So
22 hits anyway, so.
But I -5 from it, so 22 + 4.
Yep.
20.
Like I
-5.
said, 20 plus anything is going to be a hit. What was your other roll?
The next one. Well, let's resolve the damage on that because it's
Sure, I'm cool with that.
15 + 10 is 25 on it.
Yep.
And the next one. It's 26 -5, 20, still be 21. Jabba juice. We know. Okay, so let's do that one. 12 + 6 is 18 + 10 is 28.
Wow.
Okay, now I hit him again because I'm raging. I get an additional attack. Yeah. Finally, I remember it. Nice. Nat 20, 29 altogether. So it takes additional 10. So that's 10 points already, plus a D12, 2 D12s. That is that's 19. So that's what, 10 + 19.
29.
So it's 29.
29 points of damage.
Cool. So that puts you over there at the southwest. Paul, where are you in the room?
Chop his legs off.
I would still be, since I hadn't moved yet.
Yep.
I would still be near the fallen one in the middle that Reese had started on, that your card started on.
Got it. Okay. The one that Anna finished off.
Yes.
The one that Reese was fighting. Okay, cool.
Her card's name was Anna.
It's Inna.
Okay, Anna.
Okay, cool. So that is Reese at the bottom of the PCs, and then the rock creatures get to go. So Reese, you realize that one that you're pummeling is very near death, but you also realize that the ceiling is about to go. So everyone give me a reflex save if you're in the room. So Kayla and Mike, your characters are outside of the room. You're fine. So I need saves from Orman and
19.
Draco.
I get advantage on my dexterity save to all effects I can see. Why not blinded, deaf, or incapacitated for being a barbarian? So I'm gonna roll this D20, 2D12, I mean 2D20.
Plus you get your D4 to this too.
D4. So
Thank you.
I'll take the 19 plus, and I'll save.
Total of
Do
20.
you have a 19 total?
It's a 19 plus 11 is a total of 30, and I didn't even roll before, so because I took advantage. The other
Nice.
10.
Yep, I got you. Paul, what'd you get?
Total of 23.
23. Outstanding. Yeah, both of you make it. Paul, are you going to duck west or duck southwest? Try to head out the east gate. It's you don't have enough time to get there.
Do I think if so the ceiling's coming down currently, so it's not like if I stop this other guy, it's going to change the course of events.
That's right.
Stop these or not, it's coming down. So then I guess I'll head back towards where the rest of the party is. Is that
Okay.
I have to get to there?
Well,
And,
that's the problem. You're in your reflex save though. Basically the ceiling's coming down. You have a chance to dodge out of the way. I'm letting you pick the western passage or the southwest passage to dodge out of the way. You can't dodge that 20 feet to get out the eastern passage.
So I can't go to where the party went.
That's right.
Okay. Well then, I guess which one is guarded by the rock creature?
The rock creature in the southwestern corridor is nearly dead. The rock creature on the western corridor is still pretty fresh.
So that I'm going to go toward. You said western and was my
Southwest.
options. So I'll go towards southwest.
Yep.
I'm gonna try to fight it by myself. That's
Reese, you're going southwest also?
I'm already at the southwest.
Yes, you're
This-
fighting the creature at the southwestern corridor. Is that where you're ducking out of the room to? That's my question.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so room
Number
13
one rule,
collapses.
and we already.
Don't split the party.
it wasn't our fault. We were forced into this.
That's right. You were forced. I love it.
By the quote benevolent dungeon master.
Did I kill you?
Not yet.
Am I not benevolent?
Not yet.
Okay. So that puts Reese and Paul's characters together, and then Mike and Kayla's characters together. Okay, yeah. So you guys make it. You dodge out of the room as the ceiling collapses. There's a wall of dirt and stone immediately behind you. Thorin and Enna, you see the same type of thing there at the eastern entrance to the room.
Well, this is unfortunate.
Highly unfortunate because we're both clerics and
Yeah, well, we got all the healing at least.
yeah, we split the party the wrong way.
All right. So I'm going to try to whistle loud to try to get Smudge's attention to see if maybe if there's this interconnects somehow
Yeah.
that we might find a way to
Isn't
reconnect.
the elemental still alive in the southwest passage where
It
they
is.
are?
It is.
Oh.
So we're
well,
not out
that
of combat
changes
yet, right?
You're not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well then, good news for Reese and I.
Yes. You are not out of combat yet.
The first going to end too soon.
Oh, no. I got encounters for days.
Oh, I just meant this encounter. I didn't want this to end too soon.
Yeah. No. You're still good.
Besides, I'm sure rock creatures are totally affected by avalanches and cave-ins crushing their
Right.
skull.
Naturally. Okay, so just real quick, revisiting the overall situation. The room that you guys were in has collapsed in on itself. So tons and tons of stone and earth have collapsed in. There's no way to go back the way you came. Those who are in the eastern corridor can head either northeast or southeast from that point. Those who duck down the southwestern corridor can move ahead. It looks about 50 feet, and then the passage diverts to the southeast, or it continues to go straight ahead. From that direction, though, from the west, you hear heavy booted feet moving toward your location. So, top of the order, Mike.
All right, so I see this wall. I can immediately tell that there's no way in heck we're gonna go that way.
Right.
And then we either can go southeast or northeast. Northeast.
Southeast or northeast. Yep.
Well, they were at the southwest passage, so I guess we should head southeast. At least that'd probably be our best bet of reuniting with them. How are you doing as far as can I look at Anna and see how if she looks, how wounded
Yes.
she
So
looks?
the way I like to do this, kind of tongue in cheek, Anna, how many hit points did you start with at the beginning?
52.
52. So on a scale from 1 to 52, how healthy does your character look?
A 31.
About a 31 on a scale from 1 to 52. There you go.
She's at about 60%.
How's that, Mike?
All right. I say, well, you're not too bad. let's continue.
Let's keep
Let's-
going.
Let's
It's
continue
classic
on.
Mike. Conserve our resources. They are limited.
Yes. So, and then I start heading cautiously to the southeast.
Cool. You head cautiously toward the southeast. That is 10, 9. Paul, you said that Oramin was going to whistle rather for Smudge.
To try to get smudges to see if there's anywhere like he can find a way around towards us.
You've
like
got
open.
stats for Smudge. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Do.
Smudge is out on our side, isn't he?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm hoping if there's like an interconnected cavern or something.
Yeah. That's actually, I would have said, Smudge, find your master.
There you go.
11.
11.
Well, wait a
Yeah.
minute. Wait. Keen hearing. Advantage.
There you go.
17.
17. Yeah.
Still nothing.
You know what? Yeah, Smudge will stop scratching and come walking over to the rock pile and kind of look and kind of sniff and kind of scratch at the rocks a little bit.
Come with us, boy.
That was worth a shot. All right.
It was. It absolutely was.
Now, did you say we still have one of these elementals out here with us?
You
Or
do.
is it inside the? Oh, great. So
Yeah. You've got one in the hallway with you. Absolutely.
So, I guess as I whistle a happy tune, I'm also going to try to whoop some elementals cookies.
It sounds good to me. I like that as a plan.
15, 19, 20.
20, you can stop right there. You don't even have to finish the equation.
All right, 5. And I'm trying to knock it prone.
Yep.
5, 9, 5, 8, 10.
Yep. And Dex is -1, so that's an 11.
Awesome. So he goes prone.
Yeah.
Advantage
So
on next attacks.
what did your attack look like?
I basically kick it. I like, you know what? Sweep the leg. Sweep the
Yeah.
leg, Johnny.
All
So
right.
I go for the leg sweep, and
Yep.
then as he's falling, I go back with the next attack to catch him on the way down.
Yep. You did how much damage on the first?
A 10,
10.
far less.
Yeah.
on
You
this one.
sweep the legs. It falls to the ground. a bit of dust comes whooping up around it, and it doesn't move anymore.
I don't care. I'm hitting it anyway.
Nice.
Because it's the rage.
Yeah.
18, 20 plus
Yep.
for a massive 5 points. So.
There you go.
And then I look at your car.
Behind us through the rubble, we probably hear this echoing of.
That's right. That's right. Do you think they're dying at that point, Thorn?
Oh, curse
No,
my
they.
bones.
I know there's roars of
Yeah.
of battle.
All right, very cool. Heavy booted feet moving toward your position. Oraman and Drakkar.
Awesome.
Paul, were you finished with your turn?
I'm done with my attack, and I'm going
Yep.
to move off towards those boots.
Sounds good to me.
I don't want to lose my rage if I don't have to.
Yeah, you have a total of what movement?
Is there another
He's on the other side. He might come out at us, but for now, he's not here. So, 40. Yeah, I think you step the wind, so 40.
Okay, cool. So you move 40 feet down the corridor. That's where the corridor splits off. It continues west and moves southeast.
I will wait here until Drakkar catches up.
That's perfect. All right, so that is Paul on 9,
And
Kayla on 8.
Can I tell which side of this corridor the boots are coming from?
Yeah, it sounds like he's coming from the west.
All right, so I kind of, I wait here, but focus down the west,
Cool.
just in case, Drakkar doesn't quite have the hearing I have.
Got it.
His blind
Caleb?
rage and all.
That's right.
Wants to, I guess, there would be a perception check to see if maybe the elementals have come to this corridor as well, to this side.
Okay.
I guess if that would be one. Just to make sure they stayed over there or whatever. Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. Yeah. You don't see any signs of the elementals on this side.
Do I hear any rumbling on this side or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
The rumbling subsided when the ceiling collapsed.
Okay. And I'll just keep moving forward with Thorn and Smudge.
Yeah, give me a D6 roll, Kayla.
4.
Down that corridor, you hear the sound of almost like the sound of thunder. And then off in the distance, you hear spoken words. What languages do you speak?
I speak Common, Dwarvish, Elvish, and Undercommon.
Yeah, you can't quite make out what the words are, but it's like in a certain pattern, like it's actual regular speech.
Does it sound like a chant or anything like that?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. I asked Thorn, do you hear that thunder and it sounds like a chant coming down at the end of this hallway?
I
mean, it's cool.
take a moment and listen.
Yep. What languages do you speak?
I speak Celestial, Common, and Infernal.
Okay. Celestial, does that allow you to understand other languages or no?
Just Celestial.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry, give me the list again. Celestial and what else?
Celestial, regular Common, and Infernal.
Nope, it's none of those. But yeah, it does sound like someone is chanting, or it sounds like what you're able to pick up is it's like a regular repeated thing.
And that's in the direction we're heading?
Yep.
All right, well, let's continue. We'll just be extra careful.
Sounds good.
Tighten my shield strap, adjust the grip on my mace, and move forward.
Cool. Reese, your turn.
Where's that other element?
The other elemental was out the western passage.
I no longer can see it, correct?
You can no longer see it. It is on the other side of several tons of earth and stone.
I go where my
Which
raging
will
brother is.
obviously stop it. They can't get through that.
I move. I actually double move, so I'm gonna move 80 feet.
Okay.
Just
So you move past him?
past him screaming, and if I hear that boot, I down there.
Cool.
Gee,
Yeah,
one
so you
upper
move
ship of
past him
barbarians.
screaming.
Who thought it?
And you hit that corridor. Basically the passageway that was going west turns south abruptly. And there is a creature standing there, pretty much occupying the entire passageway. It has a massive club in its hand. And it looks down at you with a look of a little bit of surprise mixed with dismay.
Have I ever encountered a creature like this before? Would I be able to yes, have I ever encountered a creature like this before? Do I know what type of creature this is, or
It is a very massive creature, has a grayish skin color. Give me a survival check.
great, I have that. Okay, I'm gonna roll my survival, get a +6 to it. That is 22.
Say again.
22.
22? Yeah, this is a stone giant, no question.
So
And you also know that these creatures are not solitary.
I just roar at it. Oh!
Very cool. And that is the end of that turn. So Reese, you are engaged with a stone giant. Paul, you are about 40 feet away from that. Kayla and Mike, you're heading toward the sound of thunder off in the distance and something chanting.
And
Go ahead.
and Anna has dark or has low light, and I can see in the dark also. So we're moving without any light source.
Got it.
And I'm hoping that my extra long dark vision will let me see something before it sees us.
Gotcha. That makes sense to me. And what's the rate of speed for Thorin and Emma? How fast are they moving?
Well, we're double moving, but we're moving at a slow pace, so I think that's
Okay.
half speed. So we're probably moving 30 foot around.
Got it. Okay, so in 2 rounds, you will arrive in a position to look down into that space. So just keep track of that for me, Mike. Let me know when you guys arrive there. And then that really large creature, Reese, it looks down at Drakkar and just kind of looks confused for a moment. And then lifts a muscular arm into the air and comes sweeping down with a massive club. That is an 11 on the die plus 9 for 20. That is a 9 on the die plus 9 for 18. So it smashes you once, lifts up the club and smashes you a second time. You take 38 points of bludgeoning damage.
What's half of that?
Half of that is 19, sir.
Thank you.
Yep. So after that, it is Mike's turn. Mike, you're continuing to move toward that other location, right?
That is correct. And just
Okay.
FYI, for everybody's knowledge, we should have 3 more rounds after my action this turn. The bless will last for 3 more rounds.
Got it. Okay. In addition to your move, you said you're doing a double move, right?
Yeah, well, we're double moving, but we're going at a slow pace, so we're only moving at 30 foot. But that way, we're not surprised and stuff.
But
And we're
still, the double move counts as your action plus your move.
yeah.
Yep, I got you. Okay, cool. That is Mike, and then Paul.
All right.
You see this club like rise up into the air and smash down on Drakkar, and then it happens a second time.
Yeah, I kind of cringe a little bit, but it sucks to be him, dude. Hold up, I'll be there in a second. So I come charging into the room with a scream,
Yep.
and I lead with my spear. I'm gonna throw the spear at it and try
Okay.
to stick it like mid-cast.
Yep.
26.
26 is a hit. 20 plus will hit this guy all day long.
Yeah. For 2. Nope, wrong die. Well, still 2. 5. For 5 points of damage.
Okay. I'm
And then-
tracking it.
I'm gonna come as I come charging in the room. I'm then gonna leap up onto the spear and use that to get a little elevation to try to hit him in the thigh and give a Charlie horse or something. Bring this big guy down.
Yeah, I got
And
you.
and with that, I'm also going to try to knock him prone. 9, 13, 19.
19 is also a hit.
Awesome. So again, DC 14 Dex.
Yep.
And it's 4, 6, 9.
Total
9 damage.
of 9. He cannot meet that. He gets a 7.
So as he goes prone.
Yep.
Awesome. So as he falls prone, I just kind of ride him down on top of him with a flurry of blows, and I'm going to connect twice more, hopefully. Halfling luck, thankfully. Not that much luck. 4, 5, 15. No, 11. Big math mistake.
Did you add your D4?
Yeah, it was not good. It was a 1. Initially, I rolled 3 ones across the board.
Damn.
So safe to assume the 15 misses.
Yes, 15 misses.
All right, so my second flurry. Oh my gosh. 13, 17, and 6, 23 for and I'm going to try to stun him with this.
Okay.
No, you know what? I'm not. It's a giant. His constitution is way high. I'm not even going to waste the key point for that. 2, 4, 7.
Total of 7.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Anything else for your turn?
I've moved now. I don't have a good bonus actually for that. I usually would do with the flurry. So that's all. That's
Okay.
it.
Cool.
I whistle again for Smudge.
Okay. Yeah, give me another perception check for him.
What else that damn dog at?
You're just whistling while you work.
Yeah. Oh no, it's horrible. 8.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't even detect that. Okay. Cool. That is Paul on 9. Kayla, you're up. So Kayla, are you continuing to move? Is Anna rather continuing to move with Thorin toward that next room?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. So you continue to move, and you'll have one more action to get you into that space, where basically you'll be lined up to look down at it. Reese, you're up.
Okay. So attack.
Remember, he's prone, so advantage.
Oh, okay. So I'll just roll this once. That one was a 17 plus 9 is a 26, and the other one, just in case that was a crit, it's not. So hit him with a 29. Do damage. The damage is 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage.
8, but I also get additional +2 because I'm raged.
Okay.
So that's actually 10 points of damage.
Total of 10, Reese.
Yeah, and he gets an additional +10 because of my great weapon mastery.
Okay.
And just assume through this combat, I'm doing great weapon master strike everyone. So I'm taking Nick 5 away from it. Okay.
Got it.
So what was that? 20 points of damage. That's the first strike. Second strike. 19. That's a crit, but I get advantage. So I roll again. See if I get 20.
Mhm.
Oh, that's great. So 19 plus 9.
Okay.
That's a hit. I'll be rolling 2d12 for that. Oh, I have my great weapon master attack. When I score a critical hit, I can get an additional attack this round for that. Okay.
Okay.
So I can another attack.
Wow.
And
4 attacks. That's brutal.
yeah, and also because of where's it at?
Reese, buddy, your face has disappeared into your dragon.
And because I'm a great weapon master,
There you are. Oh, you're
Yeah, but it
blinking
looks
at
like his the shoulder blade is his head now, so that's kind of
Yeah.
yeah,
the pauldron is his now head.
because I'm a berserker type of barbarian.
Yep.
The 19 I crit on 19 or 20. Okay.
I got you. Yeah.
All right. So that's a crit. I'm gonna roll 2d12. So I'm just gonna do the actual here. That's 18 points of damage on the first one.
So this is actually your second attack.
Yeah, that's 18 points of damage on the second at first. I get to roll 2 dice, so it's 18 points of damage, plus 12 points of damage. So what's that? 18 plus 12,
It's 20.
20. And then because of the great weapon mastery, he takes an additional 10. So that is 30 points of damage to him.
Ouch.
The third attack now.
Yep.
You still got 2 more to go. Brutal.
25. Minus 5 would be still 20.
Mhm.
Hit. I get advantage. Let's see if I can get a crit. That's a 20. The letter B on the dice.
Okay.
So that's D 1d12. That's 15 points of damage plus 10 points of damage. No, 15 plus 16 is 20, 22. 22,
Okay.
23, 45, 6, 27, 28, 29, 30. That's 30 points of damage plus 10. That's 40 points of damage.
Jesus. And you have 1 more to go?
Yeah, one more. It's the last one. That's at 10, but I roll with advantage. I'm gonna roll again. That's 27 altogether, minus the 5 that would hit. So he takes on automatically 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 points of damage, 14, 17, 18. He takes on that 14 points of damage in this roll. 14 plus 12.
Yep.
Did you do over 100 points of damage that round?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Did I?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah. 40,
Yeah,
30,
so-
26, and whatever the first one was, I missed.
He screams out in fear and then collapses in the corridor.
The collapse is dead.
He's not moving. Did you want to go in and take a closer look?
I just fall down and die!
Yeah.
I just had kind of a half a step away from him.
Yeah, he's not moving.
Yeah.
Several things for you guys to keep in mind, though. You've dropped him in the corridor, and he's kind of jammed in there. So you can't easily make your way past him.
I'm small. Can I squeeze past him?
You could, yes.
I haven't. You're stuck. Sorry, Jakar, you're stuck, buddy. I'm getting out.
Yeah, off in the distance, you hear
Not
the
necessarily.
shouts of maybe a half dozen creatures, deep guttural voices, and then you hear the sound of massive boots rushing toward your position.
Is there another way out of this, or is that the only way?
I'm still raging, so I get advantage on my strength rolls. I can move this guy. I have a strength of 20, so I'm gonna move this guy.
I'm just gonna get my spear out of the guy's leg.
So Reese, you
So
took your
what I'm
turn.
gonna do, well, my next
Right.
turn is gonna be to move this guy, to stuff him, basically
on,
make him
hold on.
cork that hole. They're coming.
It's fine. We'll get to that when we get to that. Just get it
Okay.
straight in your head. You can get your plan ready.
I got it.
All right. So you hear a lot of large creatures moving toward your position. You're not sure exactly how many, maybe as many as 12.
That's gonna hurt.
And then that's on the other side of this giant that you felled in the corridor. So that's their turn, and then Mike Thorn is continuing to move.
You said it was where we're going. It's a move. We're at a position now where it's just a move away to get to where we need to go.
Yeah.
All right, then I am going to ask for my lady's blessing, which is my goddess, and essentially cast guidance on myself, and then I am going to stealth up to that corner so I can look around the corner.
Yeah.
Good call.
Give me, trying to figure out what fits best. Give me a wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Yeah.
I got a 25.
Okay. You're able
Actually, no,
to...
I'm sorry. It for some reason. Oh yeah, because of that's why I added it in there. I still have my bless up. That's why I added that extra D4. So yeah, 25.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to reach her, but it's very faint. You know you're not going to be able to rely on her down here.
Okay.
So yes,
so
you can
the
cast the
guidance.
spell. 100. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So then I give
Connecting
myself.
with her in here is going to be hard.
Okay. So intermittent. Okay.
Yep.
All this stone. Let's see here. Stealth check. I'll be at disadvantage because of my armor. I have an 8.
8. Nice.
Even
right.
with the lady's blessing or guidance.
So you glance around the corner, is that right?
Yeah, I'm trying to sneak up to that corner just so I can peek around to see what's over there.
Cool. So you peek around and you see that the passage empties into an oval cave. Around you are many high cragged ledges, smooth somewhat and connected by worn stone drapery, forming little connecting ramps between some platforms. Of greater note, however, is an unusual formation to the south. The cave's southernmost wall is dominated by an enormous face, seemingly carved from the natural stone. The visage, easily 5 feet across and some 12 feet in height, resembles a vaguely human face with vestigial horns, furrowed brows, and shining red eyes. Its mouth is agape as it forms words that you do not understand. And as you peek around the corner, the thunder stops. Okay. Yep, we're going to take a break for 5 minutes, and then we'll be back, and we'll hopefully conclude something here, even though the party has been split. Maybe they'll figure out a way to get back together. And we're back. Here's the tactical situation for those paying attention at home. We've got two characters, Thorin and Enna, along with the Mastiff Hound Smudge, who have been separated from the other half of the group on the other side of an entire room that's collapsed in the node of Earth. They have stealthily, though quickly, made their way to another section where they've now found a massive mouth made of stone, seemingly carved from the natural rock of this cavern that they're standing in. As they approached, they heard thunder in the distance. As they took a peek inside the room, the thunder ceased. But the mouth is moving. It's continuing to chant, and none of them can discern what it's saying. It's in some other language that none of them can speak or understand. Now, on the other side of this collapsed room, we So on the other side, Drakkar and Oromon have managed to defeat, well, let's be honest, Drakkar managed to defeat a stone giant. But there's a small problem. The passageway here is only 10 feet across. And these creatures, if you're familiar with D&D 5th edition, are huge. So now this dead stone giant is blocking their progress forward. So let's resume at that point. So when we left, Mike's character Thorin had peeked around the corner. I read through the flavor text. Mike, was there anything else you wanted to do on your turn?
I'm just examining the situation right now. I see this mouth, looking around to see if I see. Essentially, I just want to perceive the room to see if I see any other dangers or anything.
Cool. Yeah, as far as dangers go, you don't really see anything that's outwardly dangerous. You don't see any creatures moving around.
No elementals about to jump up out of the ground.
Well, I mean, if they were,
It might look
you
like a
wouldn't see
rock
them until they
moving or
did.
something.
What's that?
It'd be about like a sandworm moving through the ground, right?
Well, maybe, right? There might be some worm sign. But in this case, there is none.
All right. So yeah, I'm going to cast a spell, but I guess that'll be on my next action.
Yep. Okay, cool. That is 10-9. Paul, what is Oromon going to do? You're muted, buddy.
Oops. So
There
I
we go.
recover my spear, and then this giant is jammed in here. There's just no easy way to get
This
him.
giant is jammed in here, but as you pointed out earlier, Oromon is a small creature. You
Yeah,
can
but
get through.
The last thing I want to do is divide the party even smaller.
Oh, come on.
So all right, Jakar, look, let's face it. This thing is stuck. No matter what's coming, it's not getting through the hallway real easy. So why don't we just I don't know, head the other way and see if there's some other way to double back? Because it's just not worth moving this thing out the way. Hack into pieces, we could do it. You could do it. But is it worth it? Let's just, head the other way. Whatever's coming isn't getting through there. And then I wait to see what his response is as we head off. So basically that's my action, and I'll wait for my movement I'll take my movement or my action as a movement later.
Cool.
if you'll
Go
allow
ahead,
that.
Reese. What do you say to that?
He's a
That
poet.
tracks. That's on brand. Yep, 100%. Kayla, it's
But
your
if he
turn.
goes the other way, I follow him.
Okay, cool.
So then we're gonna double back and take the other path at the Y.
I'm with you.
Okay,
Kayla, what's your
so,
plan?
And with double movement, I move 80 feet. Okay.
Yes, I got that.
all right, so Inna sees Thorn peek around a corner and she just asks him what he sees. Is there
Yeah.
any type of threat in there or anything like
Yeah.
that? Should we proceed forward? Or should we wait?
I tell you exactly what I saw about the mouth and
Cool.
stuff. That's what's producing that those words that we don't understand. I think I'm gonna probably have to cast comprehend languages to so we can understand the words.
Nice. Well done, sir.
Okay, so I'll just hold back here with him and wait for him to cast a spell before we move forward.
Okay, cool. That is Kayla and then Reese.
Slap me. I say to him,
You say what?
slap me.
Oh, he don't lose his rage. So I slap him on the ass. Good job, buddy.
And I headbutt him. Wow.
Nice.
Because we're gonna
Let's
save it
go.
for those last like
So
4
now
rounds.
both the barbarians have taken damage this round and can continue to rage. And they've both attacked. So well done, guys. Well done. All right, cool.
They should do like shared headbutts. That way.
Up. Up.
Okay, so Orman and Drakkar, you leave the giant kind of wedged into the passageway and move back around the corner. So there were 2 passages that converged. And there was a westward passage that kind of led you to the giant. So as you backtrack, instead of taking the northern route, you take the southern route. And you find yourself in a passage covered in damp earth. And the floor of the cave is covered in thick, viscous mud. Set into the far northeast wall is a carved out shelf that holds a skull and a dagger.
Smells like a trap.
Yeah. So top of the order is Mike.
All right. Well, Thorin would much rather cast this spell as a ritual, but since his companions are lost somewhere, he thinks he ought to just cast it as a regular spell.
Gotcha.
So he will do so. Cast comprehend languages so that I can essentially understand all languages.
Got it. So the deep rumbling voice is now discernible. And it says, water to earth, earth to fire, drowned at depth or burned in fire to air, air to water, burned to the bone or led to slaughter.
Yeah, you're gonna have to say that again, or I'm gonna have to, or if you could post it somewhere. Otherwise, yeah, I don't write that fast.
Yeah, I'll go over it again for you, no problem. It's water to earth, earth to fire, drowned at depth, or burned in pyre.
Drown at depth.
Drowned at depth, or burned in pyre. Fire to air, air to water, burned to the bone, or led to slaughter.
Drown at depth
Oh,
or
there it
burned
is.
at fire.
There you go.
Fire to air.
Fire to air, air to water. If you take a look at your screen, our magical
Yeah,
technician
Alana
has,
posted it.
posted up for you.
Elena, sorry. Look at me.
Oh, thank you very much.
You good now?
Fire to air, air to water.
Was there anything else you want to do on
Burn
your
to-
turn?
No, I think casting the spell and trying to figure out what's I repeat this to Anna so that she
Huh?
can also assist in
Cool.
trying to figure out exactly what this is beating.
Cool.
Oh, I don't know.
Ah,
Bad? It says it's
Nice.
burn and pyre and drowning and slaughter. Those are all bad words. Those are bad.
Yeah.
That word. Mama said don't use words like that.
all right, Paul, you're up. What you gonna do?
So, how far away is this shelf away from us?
As you round the corner, you are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, about 50 feet away from the shelf.
So I give a heavy sigh.
Yep.
I turn and I look up at your car. All right. Throw me.
Nice.
Muted, Reese.
You're muted, Reese.
I was thinking a cannonball too. Yeah.
Christ, I can't believe this. All right.
I'm gonna pick him up and throw him over there.
Okay. Go ahead and give me that check.
All right. So I'm throwing him. So would this be a athletics check? Or would this-
Yeah, give me athletics.
I got a 23.
Okay. Now, Paul, either give me acrobatics or athletics.
Oh, acrobatics. Oh, 22.
Nice. All right. So you soar through the air and you stick the landing.
Awesome. Superhero landing. So, and so on the shelf is a dagger and what?
A dagger and a skull. Looks to be a human skull.
I look at it, and I grab the dagger.
Yep.
Should I take the skull too?
Take it all.
All right. So I pick up the skull as well, and this is where I die.
Gotcha. Yes.
Semolets comes to life.
That would be nice. That's a different adventure, though.
Oh, completely.
Not Temple of Elemental Evil. Okay, so you pick up the skull, you pick up the dagger. The dagger's pretty well balanced. It's nicely made. But it's taken on some rust. It's probably been here for a while. And when you lift up the skull, it does nothing.
All right. I know him well. I knew him not at all. So, is there anything else? Is this just a hallway or is it a room? I apologize.
Well, it terminates in a room.
So this is a room here that we're in.
Yeah, the room is 30 feet across at the widest, and 30 feet south to north.
Okay.
But this entire
And
corridor is covered in mud.
all right. Well, I thought about getting out of here. That was easy enough. But now I got to get back. There's somebody throw me back. So why don't you come to me?
I run and do a long jump to get to him.
Oh, you ain't jumping that long, pal.
I long jump. I unhook my grappling hook.
So you are long jumping as your move, and you're making a ranged attack with the grapple hook. It's a little reckless. I mean, you didn't even look to see if there was some place for the grapple hook to connect, but I like the spirit of it.
I thought the thing he's doing. What he's doing.
On the ledge?
He snags the halfling.
Sure, I like that.
Yeah, my 37-pound butt will hold him up. There you go.
Yeah, give me your hit roll.
Grab hook lands in between your legs.
I love it. What'd you get, Reese?
12 plus 9, 21.
21. Okay, cool. Yeah, your grapple hook embeds in the shelf.
I'm going to, when it, it catches, just gonna swing over and then climb up.
Yeah, give me your athletics check.
12 plus 8, 20.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so what happens here is you throw the grapple hook across the room, and it wedges in like a crevice on the shelf. And then it's not high up. So basically what you're trying to do is you're trying to jump across.
Okay.
And you splash down in the mud.
That's why I
About
had to
10
grab the
feet
hook
from
to
the
pull
shelf.
myself up.
Yeah, but you've got the rope in hand. Give me another strength athletics check.
That's 18.
18. Okay. Yeah, you go under, but then you come back up. And basically you've been covered in mud at this point. And you realize that if you don't doff your armor, you probably won't be able to get to the shelf.
I don't wear armor, buddy.
Okay, then you're safe.
I'm a true barbarian.
Ah, well, there you go. Okay, so then you will be able to go ahead and continue your movement across. And you will reach the shelf.
Okay.
All right, and then I'm going to go back to Mike and Kayla.
Okay.
All right. Looking around, do I see anything? There isn't like, well, I probably would have saw it earlier, but nothing like a ritual spot or anything, right? Where you would do like some, perform some ritual or anything.
There's
I
nothing
say-
here that resembles a shrine. No.
Okay. I think this
Or an
might be just
altar.
giving us information
Yep.
for something later that we will run into.
Cool. Give me a perception check.
There we go. I rolled a 21.
Cool. Yeah, out of the corner of your eye, you see one of the stones moving. Like it rolls a couple feet and then stops moving again.
Nope. Did you see that?
Did I?
Perception check, Kayla.
14.
14. No.
That stone over there just moved. Is there passages out of this room on the other side or
Are
anything?
there passages out
That
of this
continue
room? No.
in our sub?
No, heading south, it terminates at the face, the massive face carved in the wall. There is another passage that heads up to the northwest.
Well, that would put us away from them, I think. Them guys. Yeah, you can move on to. Okay, I got to look over. Thorn's thinking of the spells he has available and how they may help him in this to make a
Sure.
decision.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we either go back the way we came or we go to the south, which is a dead end, right? Isn't that what you said?
Yeah, what you notice as you're standing there, Anna, and Thorn is like contemplating. You realize that the mouth speaks its piece, and then it stops for a few moments before resuming its speech. And you realize that you can actually see inside its mouth, and it doesn't seem like it's like a creature of some sort. It seems like this is probably some type of magical effect that's been put here.
How big is the mouth?
The mouth is, let's see, 5 feet across and 12 feet in height.
The mouth is?
Oh no, I'm sorry, the face is.
Oh, okay.
So the mouth is probably, when it's fully open, it's probably half of that. So probably about 6 feet high.
Oh, okay. So the mouth has been, while it's talking, is actually opening and closing like it's a.
Yeah,
A.
absolutely.
I was thinking it was more like a magic
Like it's
mouth
just
where
coming
it was
from
just
inside, like from a
yeah,
speaker.
like it, yeah.
Nope.
No, okay.
No, it's actually moving.
I mean, there could be a secret passage. I kind of can I scan the room to see if I see any secret passages
How would
from
you do that?
where we are?
What ability do you have?
Perception and or investigation, and then I'll like I said, I'm looking because I can see the room clearly unless it's over 120 feet wide.
So you want to stay in the
Essentially,
one
I
spot.
just want to stand. Yeah, I want to stay where I am
Yep.
and just slowly examine the room. Also, with my I guess passive keeping an eye out for any more movement. But yeah, I want to see if I see the any oddities in the wall that
Sure.
would make me think there may be a secret passage or something there.
Got it. Give me a perception check.
I only got a 12.
12. Other than the passage that heads up to the northwest, you think there may be something inside the mouth, but you're not certain. You'd have to get closer to find out.
All right. Well, I think we need to get closer to examine it a little better. Like I said, that rock was moving. We should be prepared for anything.
I agree. Absolutely.
So, can I slowly go across the room and have my shield up? So essentially, I want to move and go take the defensive maneuver in case I'm attacked by surprise.
You sure can. Caleb, what
That's
would you like
what-
to do?
I was going to throw some of my rations out near the mouth, like going towards the mouth, and smack Budge on the butt, Smudge on the butt, make him go.
Okay.
Just in case there were traps.
Nice.
And then just stealthily follow up behind. I have my dust. I want to get my dust out and follow up behind him because I want to get closer to the mouth as well, and I want to try to use some of this dust and put it in the mouth to get it.
Got it. The magic dust.
Yeah.
Got it.
Sorry, sorry, Orman. He just wandered off.
It's a good story. I like that. Okay, so you throw the rations, and Smudge goes wandering over there, starts smacking at the rations. The mouth finishes its spiel, and then it stops moving again. And then Smudge looks up, sniffs, and goes wandering into the mouth.
Oh, so he just goes into
Yeah.
Does it start talking again and starts like chomping on
Well, I mean,
the dog?
there's a few moments. Give me a perception check.
I wonder if the dog is smart enough not to go when the mouth is moving. So
Maybe.
we'll see. Um, 25.
Okay. Yeah, as Smudge walks in and starts to sniff around and puts his paws up on the wall and looks. You realize that the ceiling is starting to close.
And he
And
went,
then he
he went into the mouth, right?
He went into the mouth. Yeah.
Okay.
The ceiling inside the mouth is starting to drop. What do you do?
Oh, I mean, I pocket my dust and just follow in after him. And I'm like, I tell Thorn, like the ceiling is coming down. We need to move.
No, the ceiling in
the
the mouth
mouth.
is starting
Oh,
to
the
drop.
ceiling in the mouth is
Not
coming
the
down.
ceiling
Oh,
in the room.
Did we know? Have we noticed that before it started talking? It lowered or
No.
no? Oh well.
I mean,
Let's go
we're
then.
gonna go
And I
each way.
charge
We need to
forward,
go
and
now.
Thorin jumps in to follow the dog real quick.
Yeah, so
before it goes.
we both go in through there.
So both realizing that the ceiling is dropping, both of you jump into the mouth.
Yeah, Thorin's thinking that it might be an elevator or something, and that's what's actually going down.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
we're either going to be stuck here or not.
yeah, Smudge
Alright.
doesn't seem worried.
see.
So, you know.
Yeah. Hey, Paul. Paul, go ahead and give me a dex save for Smudge.
Are you muted, Paul?
How about now?
Yeah,
Yep, we got you.
All right. Is this like a room or a hallway?
It is a mouth. It is
Oh,
a
so it's just
stone
like a-
face in the wall. And,
Oh,
and
lovely.
Smudge wandered in. So as the ceiling
And
is
what am I rolling?
collapsing and Anna
dex
and
save?
Thorin are jumping in, Smudge has a chance to jump out.
Oh, he's gonna jump out
15.
and leave us in there. Okay.
13 plus 2,
13 plus 2.
15.
Yep. Beats the minimum of 13, so he's good.
Not so dumb a dog after all, I see.
That's, oh, we don't know about that yet, but maybe. Okay.
Yay. I guess we realize our folly once we get inside here.
Yeah. And what I'm trying to figure out is what happens then. Okay. Let's see, what do you see inside? Ah, there we go. So there's the ticket. Inside of the mouth, in a niche, is some 10 feet deep, but only about 4 feet wide at the back, is a yellowed skeleton in black clerical robes, and it has a rod in its hand.
Well, okay. Seeing the folly of what we did, I am hoping
so
that it is a
go ahead.
it is an immovable rod,
Oh,
and I
Yeah.
pick it up, hit the button, and put it up as close to, or right below where the wall's coming down or the ceiling's coming down, and then
Gotcha.
let go and get my hand out of the way.
Okay. This is very strange. Okay. All right, so you did that. You were aware of the danger, so each of you will take 11 points of bludgeoning damage. Smudge will
Okay.
take 5 as he jumps out of the way.
All right.
Okay.
Did it turn out to-
Yep, each of you is going to get a dexterity save.
You said Smudge takes 5?
Yes,
Woo!
Smudge takes 5. Yeah.
Smudge
Nat
falls
20.
unconscious.
What'd you get, Mike?
I rolled a nat 20.
Oh, nice.
So.
Kayla, can you do the same?
You know, this was my dumb idea. So, you know, naturally, I should suffer the consequences of it.
I don't know.
I have an 8.
You have an 8. All right, well, you do suffer the consequences then. All right, Mike, so you're going to take 5. Kayla, you're going to take 11.
There 5 more points of damage.
Yeah, you take 5. The dog took 5. But you
The
take
dog
5
only
from
had
the-
5. The dog
Yeah.
falls unconscious. You murdered my
Are you
dog.
serious? Oh my god!
That was in addition to the that was in
Not the
addition to the
dog. In addition to what, Mike?
that was in addition to the 11 points originally, right? Or was the
In
5?
addition to the 11, yes, sir. Yep.
Okay, so 16 total. All right.
So it was the 10. I thought it was 10 points of bludgeoning damage at first, right? And then now I take an additional 11. Right? Was it?
Yes, it was 11, and then you'll take an additional 11.
Oh, so
It's-
22.
All right. Did the rod? Was it what I thought it was, or
It is not.
Oh, then once I realized it
not.
wasn't sticking to the wall, I've
Yep,
got to
give
scramble
me-
and get out of here.
Give me a sec here.
And I want to take
Real-
Smudge with me if I can when I roll back out of here.
Yeah,
Oh, you
well,
take,
Smudge
you
beat
take
it out.
Smudge, but you leave me. Okay.
Oh, okay.
You did.
Well, then I'll take the rod with me if I can, so we can jump out.
Yes, I've got you with the rod in hand. Okay. Yes, this is very cool. Okay. Mike, give me an Arcana check.
Oh, geez. 10.
10 is your Arcana check. You think you know what this is.
Okay.
You've heard of it before, but you're afraid to think that you actually have this thing in your hands now.
Uh-oh.
It's a rod of resurrection. You're going to use it on a dog. I know. listen.
The dog's not
It
dead
is a
yet.
rod of
He's got
resurrection.
3.
Great guess.
The dog has 3 rounds for me to has to make 3 death saves for me to still save it.
No, it's an NPC.
What?
It's not a player character.
He
Yeah,
isn't
it's
an
a player character.
NPC. Oh.
The dog? Absolutely, it is.
Well
Oh,
then,
who's your player character? Who's your NPC?
Well, I have a
Is it
character
Orman or
sheet for it.
Smudge?
Doesn't it count?
he's a party member.
He's a dog.
Orman or Smudge? Who's your PC?
Well, let's see. The one ability now would be to say it was Smudge, because who cares if Orman dies? No. No, absolutely, you're
Yeah.
correct. A dog is a mount. For me, it's really just a mount. So
Well, there you go. It's his horse. So yes, you realize, Mike, it is a rod of resurrection.
A rod of resurrection.
oh my god.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
thought you
are-
were joking. Isn't that awesome?
the rest of us are out of the. We're all out of here, though, right?
That's correct. Everybody's out. Yep.
All right. Well, just
And
in
at
case
that
it will,
point-
it's just. Oh, okay.
Yep. Yeah. Let me cut to the other group. Because we're winding down on time. So you've got the Rod of Resurrection. You've got a mostly dead Mastiff Hound. Kayla is feeling silly at this point. Is that accurate? Well, not Kayla, but definitely Enna.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we go over to the dynamic duo playing in the mud room. So both of you are standing on the shelf at this point, looking back out across the room. What's the plan? How do you want to resolve this?
All right. I got a plan. You ready for it? Throw me. And I'll take your rope with me. And then you can pull yourself out with the rope.
Yes, this is what happens.
I pick him
People
up and
gather
throw him
together to
again.
play D&D. Weird things happen.
I pick him up and throw him again after he gains the grappling hook.
Yep. Go ahead and give me a strength athletics check.
Okay.
This is where everything could become derailed.
Everything. Are we still
You
blessed?
fail miserably.
13 plus 8, 21.
All right. If you'd failed miserably, he could have plunked down in the water. You would have been pulled right behind him. But neither of you is wearing armor. So,
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you throw him a goodly distance across the room. And you will splash down. Are you also not wearing armor?
Yeah, I'm a monk.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, so you splash down into the mud. You come back up and you are temporarily blinded. What do you do at that point? Do you try to swim the rest of the way? You
Yeah,
got
if
the
I can
armor,
try to
you're
find
kind
somewhere to
of free to
orient
move
myself.
around. Say again?
If I can try to, orient myself. Actually,
Yep.
I call out to him first. I come up to the wall, come up to the top, and I cough and sputter.
Yep.
Jakar, where are you?
I'm here.
And I go the other way.
Cool. That's perfect. Yep, that gives you your orientation. Great job. Okay, that's there. That's there.
And once I get up one, I try to find some place to anchor his grappling hook in.
Yep.
So I can then, because I can't lift them or pull them. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
exactly. He's gonna have
So
to pull himself across.
Yeah.
Give me a strength athletics roll.
Okay.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Or-
I'm gonna fail that.
Yep.
Do we still have bless?
No.
No,
Darn. All right, so it becomes a 14.
we're I would assume at this point we have a level of exhaustion.
You assume why?
I don't get that. You do. You're frenzy. I don't.
Okay, Ash, that's right.
Okay. Drakar, while you're standing there, you realize Orman kind of splashes down in the mud, pops back up, tries to make his way to the other side, and then drops back down below the mud again.
Oh, that's not good.
What are you gonna do? Reese?
Want to but I want to go ahead and just because I have the other end,
Mhm.
drop down there and pull myself in, swim in to the other side.
Okay. So you swim to the other side. Give me a strength athletics check.
Okay. I roll a 25.
Okay, cool. You make it to the other side, and then you pull Orman out, or you leave him behind.
Oh, I pull him out.
Okay, cool. You pull him out. It takes him a few moments to clear the mud from his mouth and his ears and his eyes, and he's a little schmutzy, but he's okay at that point. So then my question is, where are you guys off to next?
I have
The
the
passage.
car holding me up, spinning at
Well,
the end of
I
my
look
grappling hook like a fish.
So there's a passage out of here that goes
I
to
look
the
around.
northwest, and then that intersects with the passage that carries you back to the room that collapsed earlier. Or you can take the westward passage back toward where the giant fell.
Keep pressing on. Don't backtrack.
My character looks around, and says, "Listen, could we take a break? A short rest."
No time. No time. No time. You rest when you're dead. Now you press on. Keep moving.
I press on.
Press on. All right, so you guys head back toward the fallen giant.
No.
So where do you go?
Didn't you say there was a third option?
Yeah, you can go
the-
back toward the fallen giant,
The fallen giant, the
or
fallen
you
room.
can go back toward the room that collapsed.
Oh, so this was a dead end here.
This is a dead end.
I guess they're going back towards the giant.
Okay, awesome. You guys go back toward the giant, and it's no longer blocking the corridor.
Huh. I look around, kind of hands on my hips and looking around. You think he left?
That's perfect.
Mm.
All right, Mike and Kayla?
I have survival. Can I look to see if there are any tracks leading somewhere?
Yeah, you can see drag marks.
Which
Somebody pulled them out
direction?
of here.
What
Mike
direction?
and Kayla?
As soon as I get out of the mouth, and Anna is still moving and
Yep.
awake, I cast Spare the Dying on the dog.
Nice. What does that do for the dog?
Essentially, he's automatically stabilized. He doesn't have to make death saving throws. I don't know if it'll work, but my
NPC is dead.
my goddess is the goddess of life and healing. So
Yep. Give me a wisdom save.
wisdom save here. Let's see here. Ooh, I only got a 13.
Okay. Yeah, you can't reach her.
Dang. Well, that is unfortunate.
Indeed.
I would have thought he'd known better than to jump in that mouth. But then again, I guess we should have known better than to jump in that mouth after him.
He's got an excuse. He's a dog. What's yours?
Oh,
I'm loyal.
To a fault.
Loyal to my companions.
there you go.
Let's see here. All right, you looking pretty hurt now, Anna?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah.
That's 16. All right. I look around. Does it look like that rock is moving towards us, or enemies may be closing in?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
On a scale of 1 to 52, I'm a 9.
Wow. That tank is almost empty.
I got an 11 on my perception.
You got 11 on your perception. Yeah, it doesn't look like
Yep.
any of those stones are moving.
And there's no other passage out of this room, right? This particular
There
room. The
is
other that
no
north.
other passage out of this room. Just go back the way you came.
All right. Well then, real quick, I am going to use my channel divinity
Yep.
to heal the two of us. You get back 13 points.
If you can
Anna?
use it.
Oh, all my abilities are okay. Well then, I
Yeah,
guess I gotta. Gotcha. That's
Yeah,
fine.
it's a question of can you reach your deity from this plane?
Okay. Well then,
Yep.
I will try.
Yep, wisdom save.
Got a 19.
19. Yep, you can reach her.
Alrighty. So Anna gets 13 points, and I'll get 12 points back.
Cool. I know we are drawing to a close here. I know we've passed our 3 o'clock end time. I know we also started a little bit late. So I just want to wrap up and give everybody a chance to sign off. So I am your benevolent DM today, your humble storyteller.
You killed my
DM
dog.
Mica.
How benevolent
what?
are you?
What? Isn't your
Oh.
character alive?
Well, you
It
killed
was
my
kinda-
dog.
It was kind of my fault. I'm sorry about that.
It was completely Kayla's fault.
It would have only been her
Dog.
fault. It would have only been her fault if
She
she would
threw
have
Scooby
thrown the
snacks
food.
into the hole. and
Yeah, but
watched
she
them
didn't
go
throw
in
it into
after
the.
him.
Did you throw it into the mouth?
No, I threw
I
it
did-
towards it. I didn't make it jump in there.
Is there a single player character that's dead at this point?
She did lure the dog down to it, and the dog still had the body. So, I mean,
Again, in my defense, I am benevolent. All of you are still alive. All right. Paul, go ahead and sign off, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for running this game again. It's the second time I've played one of these with you, and it's been an amazing time, and I look forward to the next one. Can't wait for the actual
Indeed.
adventure to come out.
And thank you to the Dark Master for allowing me this unique opportunity on my birthday. That was
Yes.
huge. This has been very cool. Kayla?
Yeah, I'm Kayla, and it's been a while since I played a clerk. This was actually my first
Nice.
character with Micah.
Yeah,
Back at the
I
old
remember
game
that.
store.
Yep.
I used to play a little bit more cautious. But
I guess you've seen a
Years-
few things.
yeah, the years have gone by, and I just
Yeah.
get reckless more and more I play. So as
Well,
you can
today it
tell.
only cost you the halfling's mount. So you're doing okay.
Yeah, I'm alive, so that's what matters.
Mike?
Well, happy birthday once again. Great
Thank you, sir.
game.
Thank you.
Thor never would have jumped in that mouth if I didn't know out of game that the game was coming to an end. uh, but yeah, I enjoyed it. I wish we, well, always I wish we could continue, but
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
I ordered
I
this,
look
so
forward
there's
to.
a chance.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It'll be
Um,
coming soon.
Yeah, I look forward to it.
Rock on. Reese?
Happy birthday, Mickey.
Thanks, man.
You've been my friend since 6th grade.
Yeah.
And we've been gaming over, oh my God, 30 years now. This
Yep.
reminds me of actually back in the day in the library at Lakeland Middle School.
Yep. That's where it all started, man. Absolutely.
Yeah, so because it's like one of those throwback adventures. I never got to play the Elemental Temple, so that's why it's really exciting to me. So great game so far, great characters, guys, and see you next time.
Thanks a bunch. I appreciate all of you carving time out of your day. It's the ending days of summer, but you guys took a few hours to spend with me on my birthday. I really appreciate that.
Anytime.
And again,
anytime.
I'm DM Mica, and I guess we're out of here.
Have a good day.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Adios.